Today is day 36 of documenting my journey for creating SpaceWise. It's the app that's gonna teach a very complex topic, which is space science, like rocket science, like this complex math and physics, and it's gonna break it down in understandable lessons and very fun lessons as well. And yeah, this day has been very intense, bro. I've done a lot of things, including like coding a lot, creating two mind maps, and really trying to think very deeply about them and learning the skill of mind mapping, because I think it's really important to learn better and to improve my learning efficiency, which is gonna help me a lot because I'm going from scratch, like from knowing absolutely nothing to learning decoding, learning the computer graphics, learning the math, the physics, everything. And I'm documenting my journey on this YouTube channel. So what else can I say? Today I also like fought my fear of being like of perfectionism and making mistakes, and like it's like a part of my mind is fighting, is at war against me. Like I know that I need to make mistakes and mistakes are good, but like there's a subconscious part of my mind that when it sees that I made a mistake, it gets sad and starts thinking negatively, and that usually makes me like go into a negative loop and just completely waste time and self-sabotage. But not today, bro. Today I was reflective. Yeah, today I reflected a lot, and I also reflected on how can I improve my mind maps, bro. A lot of things, like a lot. This video is probably like an hour long, I think. Not even kidding. I mean, I haven't edited yet, but wow, I'm so happy about today. Let's get it done. Mucho mejor. Okay, I've just finished my first section of the study session for today, and as you have seen, I've created a mind map. And it's not any mind map, it's a very bad mind map, but I'm happy with it. And that's the actual goal, to make a bad mind map like on the first try. So I'm gonna state the facts. Right now, my knowledge is actually so shallow and really lacking a lot. And this is like good to know, really good to know. But yeah, like this mind map is obviously not very organized, is obviously all over the place. The connections are a bit shallow, and like the important part, which is like thinking, like making the mind map and drawing, it's not actually effective. Like the thing that makes mind mapping effective and very good for learning is what you do in your mind, like thinking deeply and on a higher order thinking, where you compare ideas, where you try to relate them, try to think why, which relationship is more important, stuff like that, right? You do not think in isolation. You do not think, for example, about matrices in isolation. You do not think about um, the configurations or the attributes of the vertices in isolation. You compare them and you relate them to what you already know, stuff like that. And for like I did that, but I didn't do it much. Is like most of the time I was just making connections because I just to draw arrows, and I mean that's not very good for learning. That's actually a bit wasting time, but I see it as a positive as well because I'm learning and I'm building up the practice and the skills and this skill of mind mapping, and I think it's very important and very nice. Okay, I just changed a bit the camera angle so I can put the image here, like here, so it's a bit better. Yeah, I'm excited. Right now I'm gonna be taking a little break, and then I'm gonna create another mind map, but this is not a priming mind map. Like, the main objective of this was to kind of get a broad understanding and a big picture view. Let me just show you one thing here with these keywords, right? I was doing them, I did the priming mind map with these keywords, but now I'm gonna go into my actual code and create a mind map from that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because I'll probably get really overwhelmed and I'll probably get blocked. But to be honest, I don't know how should I do this, because if I don't think, I can actually create the mind map and I don't feel bad if I do it. But if I actually think a lot and I don't draw anything, I feel like I'm wasting my time and I feel bad. And that might be a very limiting belief and something that I need to get rid of. But I'll see, because I also don't want to waste time just thinking in my mind, thinking of some memories in the past. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'll see you in a second when I start working on the new mind map. Let's get it. Alright, what am I gonna be doing right now? So, I'm gonna read through this code and this and this. Okay, there's not much code here, but this. And I'm gonna be trying to think deeply about it, which is a very broad thing. So I'll try, and it's like very hard, bro, because for my whole life I've been thinking very like shallowly and just rereading things, thinking in isolation, and now to like group things, to simplify things, to create analogies, like to connect topics, to create relationships, and like just making information more simple and intuitive. That is a bit hard, but let's do it. One thought that I want to share, which is that like I need to stop saying if a thing is good or bad. I need to stop assuming if it's good or bad. I need to just be like completely neutral. So imagine right now I'm taking like a very long time to think, and I'm not writing down as much, and making these mind maps is taking me a lot of time. I would usually say that it's a bad thing. I would get really sad and mad at myself and get these high expectations, and then I would just fall down and crumble, and waste time watching videos and like not do anything. But I've realized that I just need to state the facts. I just need to say what happened, reflect on what happened logically, not say if it's good or bad. Just look at it and see what happened. I think that's really gonna help me. And yeah, like it's 9:50. I really need to get going now to get ready and everything. Okay, it's been a minute since I've recorded, so it's right now 2:15 p.m. and the last clip you saw was, I think, at like 10:30. So yeah, I had to, maybe 11. I had to really go quick to the bathroom, so I couldn't reflect and make the video. And then yeah, I just got ready and went to the math thing, and I came back, and now I'm here. So let me just show you what I've been kind of reflecting on and what are my next steps. So here it is. We have the observations and facts being completely neutral without like labeling things as good or bad. I will just jot down here, I will just write down here what happened, right? What I think happened. And in summary, obviously I'm not gonna read this, but in summary, I basically just explained my thought process. So we have the first fact, which is that I took long periods of time to like think without drawing anything, which is like 5 to 10 minutes, and I was just thinking about the relationships and thinking, and I wasn't doing anything. That's not good or bad for now, at least for now. I'm not gonna do anything with that. I'll just put it there. Then I started thinking, like, while I was doing the mind map, I was thinking about the big picture. Like, I started by thinking about the classes, the terrain class, the shader class, the camera class, and I tried to like break down each class into their main components. For example, like the terrain class has what I call like what people call the VAO, the VBO, and the EBO, and then the texture as well. And the shader class maybe has, I'll say an example, shader files with the code, right? And the camera class might have like the rotation and the angle. So I'll try to break them down, and after I break them down in my mind, like not here but in my mind, I just try to connect them and see the relationships between them, and that actually felt really good. It didn't feel like I was getting overwhelmed, and it felt nice, but I did not put those relationships that I was thinking of in the paper. Why? Here's where the next point comes in. Like, I tried to think of the relationships, but I didn't write them down because I wanted to understand the connections, the other connections. I wanted to understand everything, every single connection that there could be, and I wanted to get a perfect mental picture of that and then write it down perfectly. So that's basically me just trying to avoid making mistakes and trying to create a perfect mind map, which is like, I don't even know if a human is capable of that, to be honest, of like thinking of every single concept and every single relationship and not making any mistakes and just making the perfect mind map on the first try on a concept that you're learning, on a new concept that you're learning. Like, it's kind of crazy. And so yeah, I just like I put that down, and I didn't really, at this stage, like when I was writing that down, I didn't really know if it was bad or good, and I didn't want to know it. Like, in that moment, I just said what happened. I don't know why, but that helps me a lot with something. No idea why, but that helped me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And then I tried to get more awareness on what is the type of the lesson, what was the thing stopping me. And the barrier was like my existing mindset, like habits and behaviors, which is my habit of trying to be perfect and being a perfectionist, and also a lack of knowledge on how to create mind maps. I have put this last part right now after watching a video about mind maps. So like it's crazy because I was getting ready and I put my headphones on before going to math, and I was listening to a mind map video about Justin Sung, which is the GOAT. And when I got to Secret 2, he literally said, wait, what am I doing? Never get it right in the first try. You literally cannot do that. After listening to that, now I understand that this thing, oh my god, motorcycle, this thing of thinking about every relationship is a mistake and I shouldn't do it. But I shouldn't feel bad about making mistakes, bro. Like this mindset, bro, this fucking head, like something's wrong with it, bro. I'm telling you, I shouldn't get like negative if I make a mistake. I should be happy. But for some reason, instantly, my instant reaction, or the instant reaction of my mind when I see that I made a mistake, is like instantly to feel bad and feel sad and just be negative. And that's so bad and stupid, and I guess it's normal, but I need to rewire my mind, and that takes time. Either way, I'm gonna do it, bro, and I'm gonna make it. Let's fucking go. So yeah, what about my next move? What am I gonna do on the next mind map? I found before that, I found that doing this process of reflecting and like seeing what stopped me, and then putting a clear focus to experiment, like for something to experiment on the next try. Let me just reword that. Writing down what am I gonna do on the next try to experiment and to try to solve this lesson, or try to apply this lesson that I've just learned. So now, yeah, after this, on the next mind map that I do, I'm going to build, I'm gonna put the concepts, I'm gonna think of relationships that my brain can handle, and then I'm gonna put them down. After that, I will try to connect it with other things, and I will do that, and I will make a mind map, and it will be very ugly and full of arrows, and it's very bad. But that's the actual goal. You do not ever want to get it right on the first try. So I will iterate, I will do it again and again, and each time I do it, my knowledge will get deeper and will get so much more so much better and so much deeper, and that will make me make even better mind maps after each iteration. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make mistakes on purpose and think of the relationships. I'm just repeating myself here, but thinking of the relationships of like one relationship, or like with two concepts, and then put it down, and then I'll just go like that and try to think how what I have put down on paper is gonna relate with the things that I'm thinking about. I think I explained it like really bad, but maybe. Okay, either way, let's get going. Right now I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna make here an Excel file to track my progress and my learning system, my progress on mind maps, and also track my learning system. I'll do this Excel sheet, and then I'm gonna have to do some schoolwork. I'm gonna have to do some coding for a school project it has nothing to do with SpaceWise, so I will not show it. I will not like explain it at least. Um, so yeah, let's get it done. Alright, this is the meal for today. We got some salt, 99% dark chocolate, and then we have avocado, cheese, and chicken breast. Hey, so there's a thought I wanted to share. Like, I was watching a video about mind maps, and a thought popped up into my mind, and it was that, like, when I was actually mind mapping and trying to make the map, like the second mind map, when I was trying to do that, like some ideas and some things popped up, some techniques or ways to do the mind map popped up into my mind, and then I instantly dismissed them because like I assumed that they were bad, or even if I didn't assume that they were bad, I assumed that it's probably gonna be it's probably gonna result in me making a mistake. And that's why I dismissed them. That's why I didn't do those ways that my mind thought of, because I was afraid of making them mistake. I was afraid of trying new things. And that literally just blew my mind, to be honest. I mean, I'm actually so grateful that I can get deep in thought and be aware of my process of thinking. I'm just so happy about that, bro. I'm so grateful. Like, let me repeat that. I was making the mind map and actively like getting new ideas, getting like ways to do the mind map. And there was some things that I assumed that were bad, and I completely dismissed them. Then other things that like I didn't know if they were bad or good, and I didn't assume that they were bad or good. I did not assume, but I subconsciously got controlled and dismissed them because I didn't want to face the fear of making a mistake. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. um, so I have just finished eating and watching a bunch of videos about mind maps, and just learning in general. I'm literally binge watching Justin Sung's videos and just repeating them, like binging and repeating them all the time. Um, I know that that's not gonna make me learn, but I love to obsess about something, and obsessing about something makes me really get into that mental state of improving, and I love it. So yeah, right now I'm gonna clean up my room a little bit. I have to do some work here. Um, like put this to the in the washing machine and stuff, and then I need to also clean the kitchen. So I gotta clean a bunch of stuff now, and a bunch of housework, and then I'm gonna do the Excel sheet, and I'm gonna start coding. But I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do all of that because it's already 4:20 p.m. and I need to like, I don't know. I'm gonna do it fast and well, and we'll see how it goes. Let's get it done. All right, I've been coding 3 hours non-stop, and it felt like 10 minutes, so that's nice. And I just realized that I needed to check like for the project guidelines to like check something, and I put my full screen camera and I didn't like go back and put the code, but no worries, I guess. Yeah, I just finished the coding. The app is mostly done. I mean, you can't even call it an app, bro. It's a little program on the console in Java. But yeah, I really love programming this, bro. I love it. I love it. But okay, let's get to the real deal. It's 8 p.m. and I wanted to go to sleep at 9 p.m. and that's gonna be impossible because I still need to eat dinner and record the introduction and the summary of this video and edit this video and upload it. Like, bro, rendering a video, like 40-minute video, a 40-minute video, like it's like 15 minutes. I mean, 15 minutes. Oh, I still have to meditate and take a cold shower. Oh my goodness. I just saw that in my habit tracker. Oh my goodness. All right. Next step is gonna be meditating, then eating, then taking a cold shower, and then recording more stuff. Let's get that done. I'm gonna turn off the lights and I'll start meditating. It's gonna be 10 minutes. Yesterday I almost fell asleep, so I'm gonna do it a bit earlier so I don't fall asleep. Let's get it done. Really? Already? Okay. Oh my god, I'm so red. Alright. Be right back with the food. Alright. I'm here with the food and I'm doing an experiment. I have just put sardines on eggs. I don't know how that's gonna go, bro, but wish me luck, please. Haven't tried that. Haven't tried that ever. But yeah, I'm gonna get this done while watching learning how to learn video, as always. Let's go. Cold shower is done. The only thing that I have to do now is record this video. So it's the summary section of this big ass video, and I don't know what can I say, bro. Like, I don't want to repeat myself too much, and not gonna lie, I'll just share my thoughts. I have no thoughts. I just want to go to sleep, bro, because it's 10 p.m. now, and I should be asleep at 9:30 p.m. But I ended up coding too much. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Today it started in the morning. Alarm went off, but I woke up 30 minutes after because I was tired. Um, and yeah, today it was a crazy day. So much work, so much thinking, reflection. This is one of those. This is one of those days that I literally love. I would love to do more of these. I wish you a very good one. Bye bye. See you on the next day, which is tomorrow. Let's go.